Any mention?
My lord, I beg to make a mention of item number 12 on behalf of Madam N.G. Sheila. I pray if the matter can come up after 2 weeks, my lord.
What happened to Madam N.G. Sheila?
She's having some personal difficulties. She's having some.
Item 12.
12, ma'am.
You are the petitioner.
Yes, Your Lordship. No objection, Your Lordship.
Here I am entering appearance on behalf of respondent number 2, Lordship.
Okay, so this is a quashing application.
Yes.
And you have objection. You will be object.
I'll just receive now, Lordship.
Okay, you do not have. Okay.
Just now I have received.
Just say Mr. So and so enter appearance on behalf of the respondent number 2.
2, Lordship.
Then you say record his name so and so. Makes prayer on behalf of MS NG Sheila, Leonard Senior GA, appearing for the state respondent to adjourn the matter by 2 weeks.
2 weeks, ma'am.
The London Council for the petitioner has no objection. Prayer allowed, list after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Please, Lordship. Shall I beg to make a mention for item 6, Your Lordship?
Yes.
For some accommodation, Your Lordship, in this matter.
This court all along is accommodating you in these matters.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
I am not the contacting counsel, but under the instruction, Mrs. T. Yangi, Your Lordship, she's on her legs before the DV.
But now it's mentioned, his
Mention.
matter is not called
Yes.
out for hearing.
Yes.
He's only making a mention.
Yes,
So
Your
whether there is objection or not,
No objection, Your Lordship.
when do you want it?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Just say on the record of the petitioner, this is matter after 2 weeks.
Fully obliged.
Much obliged.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordship, I'd like to mention item number 9. Your Lordship, I've just received the affidavit today and I'm privy for the court.
Item number 9,
Yes, Your Lordship.
and you have just received what?
The signed affidavit today. The signed affidavit today. I've just received it.
Objection. Your objection, you'll be
No, we're not objecting against for quashing.
whatever is like the affidavit.
Yes,
So
Your
affidavit on behalf of the respondent number?
Number 2.
Yes. So,
We've just received it today.
so
for
you'll
Your
be
Lordship.
filing it.
Yes,
when?
Your Lordship. 2 days time, Your Lordship.
So when do you want this matter to be listed?
Your Lordship, if it may be listed after 2 weeks.
No objection, Your Lordship.
Just say Mr. So and so appearing from so and so submits that affidavit on behalf of the said respondent. Okay, will be filed. Is ready and is ready to be filed. He prays that 2 days time may be granted for filing the same. The prayer has not been opposed by the London Council for the petitioner. Prayer allowed. This is matter after. When do we want?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
2 weeks. This is matter after 2 weeks.
Fully obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, I would like to mention item number 10, Your Lordship. I humbly pray that this matter be taken after 1 week, Your Lordship.
After 1 week.
Yes,
Who is
Your
the other side? Yes.
10 and 11 are connected, my lord.
Similar
10
to
and
your-
11
I
are.
am appearing
Your
for
Lordship.
private respondent, Your Lordship.
So she's asking for time.
My lord, no objection. This has been happening for quite a number of times, either the private respondent or the petitioner.
Okay. Just say on the
My lord,
request
I'm
of the-
appealing for item number 11. We have no objections, ma'am. Item
No,
11.
yes. You have same prayer for both the matters.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay, just say on the request of the petitioner, list this matter after 2 weeks. 10 and
Much-
11, both.
Much obliged.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Obliged, lordship.
Not obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Item number 1.
Lordship, I'm praying this matter may come at the end of the board, Lordship.
There on the
Conducting
end of
counsel will be.
At the end of the vote.
Item number 2. Hearing item number 4.
Lordship, I have similar prayer, Lordship. This,
What similar prayer?
Lordship, can you please, Lordship, take it at the end of the board, Lordship? Senior counsel be.
What is respondent number 10, 14? 10 to 14? Yes, there were some order passed earlier with regard to some instruction.
We have the school is common aided school, Your Lordship. The only thing, the only benefit receiving from the state is uniform grant, Your
That
Lordship.
should have been pointed out before the court when that order was passed. On the last occasion, when the order was passed, you were present there,
I've pointed out, Your Lordship.
but then it was not recorded.
No, Your Lordship, because I've stated like it said that what benefit to accommodate the petitioner. I said
So far as the managing committee is concerned, it cannot extend any benefit, isn't it?
no, Your Lordship, because we
No service benefit, no.
nothing, Your Lordship, because salary is going directly to the account of the teachers. Number 2, only uniform grant. Then
No, that is the order is with regard to
pensionary benefit. Government.
So you are not empowered to extend any
Yes, sir.
pensionary benefit.
Yes. I've pointed out.
Then what happens in this matter?
Now,
Then what remains to be decided then in this matter?
for me, it's all disputed.
Why the question of pensionary benefit came here? This is a case
Yes, Your Lordship.
for payment of salary for certain period of,
Yes,
isn't
Your
it?
Lordship.
Now, why it has gone to that question of pensionary benefit, extension of pensionary benefit?
Because the petitioner has asked that her termination was not approved.
That is
Only
all
on
right.
that ground. Only on that ground.
But then, say if that is set aside, termination is interfered, that means at the best she will come back to the service, isn't
Yes,
it?
Your Lordship.
And she may make a claim for payment of salary. But then, why this pensionary benefit? Has question of pensionary benefit had arisen in this matter?
The petitioner has raised, Your Lordship, that she's still in service because the termination was not approved. Then
But
the
is it the case that petitioner has reached the age of superannuation?
No, Your Lordship, when the matter was heard, Your Lordship has asked like what's her age. Then the petitioner has informed that in the mid 50s, 56, 57.
She is still not attained.
No, Your
Had
Lordship.
it been the case that she has crossed that,
Yes, Your Lordship.
maybe question of conferment of some
Yes,
benefit
Your Lordship.
should have.
On that
But
issue,
so
then-
long it is not there, that
Not
question.
there.
So what has given rise to that question? Yes, you want pension, not salary.
prayer is a salary benefit.
Yes, I
Then
do
now
not know why.
the-
That is why what is
That's what-
surprising part for this court.
I have made as during hearing, even the state council said that pension does not given to that the teachers doesn't receive any pension. Your Lordship. Managing committee.
Anyway,
cannot give
whether
pension.
he is entitled for pension or not, even if that is the subject, the managing committee has nothing, no role.
No rules.
It is for the.
No power, no rule to give pension. No.
But then the last order was confined to that. So
Yes, sir. I understand.
we can record that you said that managing committee has no role
Yes, sir.
in extending any pension.
Yes. The only benefit we're getting is
Then once that is recorded, then what remains to be decided here in this matter? Then what will remain for the petitioner to press? Say, supposing if that instruction comes from there, that they are not the authority to extend any pensionary benefit, so that is not within their domain. Then what happens? Then where remains for this court to be decided? You want it at the end of the vote?
Yes, Lordship.
Just wait for
Yes.
some counsel. At the end of the vote.
Item number 5.
Yes.
Similar prayer, Lordship.
Cannot. Just because of 1 year, this court work cannot be halted. You should arrange your work that way. Cannot be that the court will be dependent for its functioning on only on the presence of one counsel.
Apology, Lordship.
What is this matter about Mr. Abraham?
Is the brief is not with me, Your Lordship.
The dispute with whom?
Sir San, Lordship, is appearing this.
It's which conducted by this
Sir San.
Chen Gupta, Your Lordship.
There is a criminal petition pending from 2019.
It's with Subhasis, Your Lordship. Subhasis, with Subhasis, and he's out of station.
No,
He's
but
on
then
leave.
last order says yes, Gupta.
It's Subhasis, Your Lordship.
The last order, Mr. Shangupta appeared here. That is what has been recorded. Mr. Shen is there.
Shen, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Why Mr. Shangupta appeared on the last
Costless is on leave, Lordship.
Mr. Shen is on leave, but then why Mr. Shangupta appeared on the last occasion? Mr. Shen is on leave right now, not at that point of time he was not on leave. When is coming back?
After, I think after 20, I think something that he was making mention. If this matter may be listed after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Okay, just on the joint request to the parties, list this matter after 2 weeks.
Item number 7.
Yes.
Met the Lordship. Lordship, this matter before the Learned Trial Court is fixed today, my lord. Today. Today for appearance. In fact, the copy of the charge sheet, my lord, till now.
Okay, that has not been supplied to you till
No,
now.
my lord. Today is the first day, my lord. Today is the first day of the trial court, my lord.
So what shall we do? We postpone the hearing.
My lord.
That is correct. Matter is fixed today.
I'm not aware, my lord, because I'm not there.
Okay, in that matter you are not.
No, my lord.
Okay, London Council for the petition submits that the what is that case number?
My lord, before the trial court, my lord.
Yes, where charge sheet is, where you are expecting a copy of the charge sheet. This is Sadar PS case number 203.
Yes, my lord. It has been now after charge sheet, my lord. They have given the new number. I'll just place this on the court.
You do not know the new number.
No, my lord. I'll place it, my lord.
It's all right after you give thanks, but then right now what this court should reflect in the order. Okay, Learned Council for the
I'll give it right now, my lord. Just in 2 minutes, I'll just get the number. I'll
okay, let us dictate the order. We pass it to them. Learned Council for the petitioner submits that the. But then here also earlier order also is reflected Sadar PS case number.
Yes, my lord. Till such time, my lord, notices were not issued. Now we have checked the CIS. It is showing that, my lord, the case has been charge sheeted and fixed today, my lord, 5 pence.
Then you supply them the GR number or whatever it's later. We'll just say, just keep a space in bracket. Learned Council for the petitioner submits that Sadar PS case number 202 within bracket 8 of 2022. Then you will keep a gap, okay, and then the bracket whatever number is missing is fixed today before the trial court, and the petitioner is expected to receive a copy of the charge sheet filed in the said case. In view of the submission, the hearing of this matter is postponed after 2 weeks. List accordingly. You give him the number, huh? Don't forget.
I'm giving it right now.
Item number 8. Second call, item number 1.
Yes.
Your Lordship, my senior haven't reached till now, so
You argue?
if we today, if it can be taken up tomorrow,
Tomorrow sure will be taken up.
my senior he's on his way.
No, you see, there is not only one lawyer appearing in this matter, isn't it?
Yes.
Then
It'll be next week, Lordship. What time he'll reach also, it's not sure. He's on his way, but what time he'll reach, we can't say. Next week.
another request to the petitioner on this matter after.
Obliged, Lordship.
This is 1 minute. This is ready for hearing. Otherwise, matter is.
They have just entered appearance. They have just been engaged. This petitioner, Mr. Kostapal.
Okay. It's on.
Item number 4.
Your Lordship, please fix the matter tomorrow, Your Lordship.
You can fix it. If the matter is not taken up, then if you give an undertaking that you will list it tomorrow, then you will not get it. We will be recording your undertaking. We are agreeable to that.
Your Lordship.
Then you cannot commit. See, like then the blame will come to lawyer.
Lordship.
So be realistic of that fact and then give us this. See, all these matters are adjourned. No matters are taken up. Why? And these are all. This is a 2014 matter.
Lordship,
Place the case. Let us see what we can do.
Lordship, actually, I'm not in a position.
You're not carrying the
Lordship.
brief also.
No, Lordship. The assisting counsel also is on leave, Lordship.
Procure the brief. Come here. Open up the case. Let us see what can we do. If you have any difficulty, then we will wait for the senior counsel's presence, appearance. Otherwise. For payment of salary, spending from 2014.
No, Your Lordship.
10 years. It's a joke. Is this case where there are two schools exist
Yes,
same
Lordship.
by
Yes,
same?
Lordship.
There appears to be one order passed in writ petition of 2005.
Yes, Lordship.
What is this?
This that they have pressed after the petitioner has set up a rival school, Lordship, nearby. They approached this honourable court for an inquiry. An inquiry by the state that
Who approached for inquiry?
petitioner only.
They approached. They made a separate school. They established a separate school.
Yes, sir.
And they themselves approached for inquiry.
Yes, Lordship. For that.
To find out what?
For similar prayer here, Lordship, because the benefit has been given to another school, which is the original school.
By the same name.
By the same name.
And then what happened to that inquiry?
That inquiry, the state has filed,
What is
Lordship,
that? Earlier our case was disposed of by what direction?
direction to conduct inquiry, Lordship, by the then Deputy Commissioner.
No, there was a direction for registration of FIR and all.
Yes, Lordship. Page 41, Your Lordship. Page 41 is the order.
No,
Your
that is
Lordship,
that 2005 is the last round of litigation, or thereafter another round of litigation.
yes, that's the first round of litigation. First round of
No, that is 2005 is not the first round.
2000.
2005, the WPC number 347 of 2005. This is not the. This is the probably third round. There appears that there are some other cases are also filed.
Your
If you
Lordship,
go to this order,
Your Lordship,
it will be revealed.
everything will be clear from the affidavit filed by the State, Your Lordship, as per order of this Honorable Court,
Yes.
21/7/2022. That's affidavit filed by the State, Your Lordship, 24 August 2022.
Additional affidavit bring on record the detailed inquiry report in compliance with the order dated.
What is it? What is the date?
We filed it on the 24th August 2022.
29th August.
24th
August 2000.
There is nothing 20. There is the one 29th. This is additional affidavit for bringing on record the detailed inquiry report.
Yes, Your Lordship. From the detailed inquiry.
Now, this order passed in that writ petition number 205.
Yes, Your Lordship.
That had order for inquiry.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And this is brings that inquiry report.
Your Lordship, the inquiry has been done many times, Your Lordship. Now court has again, after claim, counterclaim, while hearing.
This way things will be never ending then.
Yes, Lordship. Lordship, from this inquiry, this is a full, all the detailed inquiry, Lordship.
It's terrible. This.
Then the finding is at page 7, internal page is 4. Page 7, internal page 4. Conclusion.
Wait, just a minute. Internal page 4.
Internal page 4, then after that page 7.
Start on page 4.
Page 7 of in my affidavit, it is not affidavit. Internal page 4, that is conclusion.
Internal 4 is just inquiry report, isn't it?
Yes, Your Lord.
And you are pointing out to 7.
Page 7, page 7 of
Yes,
my
conclusion.
affidavit.
Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Conclusion, yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I'd like to take a look to page 4, Your Lordship, of that same affidavit, page 4.
Page 4, yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. Now that number 2, Your Lordship, that is setting up a fake school, same name first, Lordship.
Yes.
That's when she started. Now, number 3, disputes regarding salaries of teachers.
Yes.
This is where all them everything has been told. The FIR, the case, criminal case.
Now, in that it appears that those developments were placed before the court at that point of time in that writ petition.
Yes, sir.
Then what happened there? Yes, Mr. Shangipta, you are there in this matter. Now, what happened? You see, there is an order passed in WPC number 205. Order dated 24/9/2013.
I'm not aware of that WPC 205.
That is what this case is related to that only. The inquiry, everything is ordered in there only.
This is 347.
Yes, then Mr. Karim, then what happened after that thing that?
After this, the only amount left is 9,400, Lordship, which is lying in the 10th category who has expired, Lordship.
Now this report, inquiry, when it was conducted? The very report which was this thing pointed out by Mr. Abraham just now. Now that is a report in proceedings to audience. But then what is 21/7/2022? What is the order of 21/7/2022?
The order reads as in the course of hearing Mr. K4, my lord has got it, the order.
Yes.
21/7/2021.
Yes, during course of hearing.
During the course of hearing.
Yes.
So thereafter, my lord, the inquiry was conducted.
Just a minute. Let us read it. Please read the order. In course of hearing, Mr. K. Paul.
In the course of hearing, Mr. K. Paul Learned, senior counsel for the petitioner, has pointed out that the state respondent in their affidavit in opposition dated 22/5/2015 at page 3 in the last paragraph has made a averment that there is a school named and styled as Rajpur Girls Upper Primary School in existence, which records are maintained by the Department of Education. However, as far as the school were also named and styled as Rajpur Girls Upper Primary School, supposedly headed by the petitioner, herein as the headmistress, it is stated that the same is not in existence.
Then see, that is okay. This report will conclude this entire case.
Your Lordship, on that affidavit, Your Lordship, the state has filed just now, which referred, Your Lordship, page 14, Your Lordship, spot inquiry, spot verification, spot inquiry.
See, Mr. Karim,
yes, Your Lordship.
you've seen the conclusion of the report.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Now it says that the school headed by the petitioner is a fake school.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Now going by their submission, which was recorded in this order dated 21/7/2022.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Just Mr. Shinkapta has read out just now. There, if you see, it say there is a submission was made by the counsel, by Mr. Paul, that was appearing for the petitioner. He said submitted that to this extent the issue to actual school going by the same name, which is duly recognized by the government, has to be identified.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So as to proceed with this matter.
Yes, Your
Or if the school headed by the petitioner is found to be actually not in existence, this petition would eventually become futile and would be rendered invalid.
Yes.
So that is conclusion. We may not go any beyond that. We'll finish it. We'll see. It is not required. Have you seen this order?
Lordship, I'm praying that matter may come tomorrow, Lordship.
No, there is nothing. There is no, we will not. We'll finish it.
Lordship, the inquiry report, page 14, which the affidavit filed by the state, the spot verification, Your Lordship, the photo and this spot verification conducted on 11 August 2022. This is the final report has been given to the true building.
So that is enough. That should conclude the issue. There should not remain anything.
Lordship, kindly grant us chance for tomorrow.
Your submission. Mr. Paul will be in more difficulty to defend his submission here. You will be in rather in comfortable position to deny, say something else. But then he will not be. Yes.
My lord, on the basis of in response to this order dated 20 March of 24, my lord, I have also sought a response from the department in the event we are allowed to file an affidavit also, because
That is not required. That is good enough.
but still
That issue is only regarding again the pension, Your Lordship. I'm making a
so
submission
in order
that
to
the
ascertain
managing
that-
committee has no power.
Pension, so far as Mr. Kirim instruction is concerned, this is for him to take these things, and they do not have any authority to confer any pensionary benefit.
just to corroborate that one, my lord, what is the education department stand on that in terms of this order, my lord? So I was seeking, I had already sought, but the officer concerned is sick, so we could not bring it, my lord. Otherwise, he was in the process of preparing.
And the court doesn't say that you have to take
No,
instruction.
my lord.
Instruction is
For
from
my
Mr.
own
Kirim only.
assistance, for my own assistance, I had sought because they must have seen that order.
What is the prayer in the writ petition, Mr. Kirim?
The prayer is only to release of the pending salary and to recognize the school of the petitioner, Your Lordship.
Pending salary from which period to which period?
Now, Your Lordship,
2002 to 2003. 2002 to 2003.
At that point of time, there was two schools in existence by the same name or not? When these two schools came, theory came.
two schools came in.
Oh, but then it was there, I think, probably, because in 2005 matter also. that
Yes.
has been reflected. So the claim of the salary of the petitioner would be maintainable when it is found that she was working in a genuine school.
That is disputed, Your Lordship. Now the inquiry is that all the salaries has been dispersed to the teachers. Now the only 9,400 has been with the secretary who has died, Lordship, who expired.
No,
Now they are claiming that from 2004 till date that the
no,
school.
if petitioner is not working
Yes, Your Lordship.
in the actual school
Yes, Your Lordship.
and working in the fake school,
Yes, sir.
why petitioner should have a claim of salary?
That's why the first round of litigation when they file is that.
See, 2005 litigation did not give any finding.
Yes, yes, sir.
2000 the conduct an inquiry.
Yes, yes, sir.
As to what is fake school, what is okay. That's this thing. This inquiry further came to
conclusion.
It was you see like this. I think perhaps this inquiry stood enlarged by subsequent orders, and then therefore this report came, which was
yes, yes.
Okay. Now there is a clear-cut finding wherein it says that petitioner school is a fake school.
Fake school.
So then what remains? Then we may not go into that disputed question whether
Yes, sir.
secretary is holding or not.
Under 226.
Is it required?
No, no.
Or you are willing to pay that amount to her?
No, 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 Lordship.
Are you admitting that? Then your admission will be making things different.
Yes, sir.
You are appearing for the managing committee of the genuine school or the fake school?
Now, Lordship, we are then members, Lordship, not present managing committee. We are the then members of the.
Then who is the present managing committee?
The present managing committee are they are not. I have for order, Lordship, but the all.
Anyone representing them here?
No, Your Lordship. They are not made a party this new managing committee.
Who are you then? Where do you stand? After this inquiry, any affidavit filed against this inquiry?
No, it was not.
They have not challenged this.
No, Your Lordship.
Things should rest there. Put a full stop in the entire thing. We'll go by the inquiry report and go by your submission, which was recorded in that order dated 21/7. That is good enough. Because you do not have any scope of argument after making that submission, which was recorded. That has been identified now. You said that in view of the fact that there exist two schools by the same name, your submission was that the fake school or the genuine school should be identified. And once identification process is done, basing on that matter will come to a conclusion. Now that has been done, and as per your submission, this matter has become infructuous so far as your claim is concerned.
Can you grant it for tomorrow? Senior counsel will be in better position to assess Lordship.
What can be logical answer to that? Just tell us. This is your submission. At least that much. It is not that it is very complicated to understand what is the meaning of that order. You have seen that's order dated 21/7, and this report is in front of you. This court also is very, very layman. Court also doesn't have any understanding. So at least this much understanding court has. So you can dispose of on the basis of this. Okay, then such a situation, instruction by Mr. Shangupta is also not needed. This is a 2014 matter pending for nothing. We'll do one thing. We'll give them one more chance, but then please remember those points on the next day. Point it out.
Yes, yes.
We'll not prolong this matter unnecessarily.
Okay, Lord.
You see, like, you do not go into this thing. It seems like this court is often being taken to some other arena where the court ends up passing some order saying that what pensionary benefit can be this thing.
It's not only this court, when the matter has been listed with different court, different arena, sometimes pension, sometimes criminal
No, the
case.
prime issue is with regard to, you see, that the existence of two schools by the same name.
Yes, Lordship.
That is the issue. Once that is settled, rights will be determined on the basis of that.
Yes, Lordship.
So once this inquiry has come, there is no material to basically, like contradict this inquiry.
Yes, Lordship.
And that is their by own submission. That is what there. So that should finish the thing. Tomorrow.
Yes, day after tomorrow, Lordship. Day after tomorrow.
We'll finish it after tomorrow.
Yes,
So see, you just see what instruction in the meanwhile. If it is, of course, it may not be relevant. See, the court should have. This should have been finished.
Yes,
finished
yes,
this matter today itself.
Apology.
And make sure on the next day we will not entertain this kind of excuse. That, you see, like, just because of one counsel, the court's functioning cannot come to a halt. One minute. We'll make this note, otherwise we'll forget. So that we do not have to go to those questions of pensionary benefits and all out of nothing. What is the prayer? What is your prayer there? What is the prayer you made?
Releasing the salary, Lordship.
At what page?
Page 17, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Recover the salaries of the teaching and non-teaching staff of the petitioner's school from the period of March 2002 to February 2003.
Now, this is a salary not meant for petitioner, but then teachers of the petitioners. That means like more than.
Yes, sir.
There is a prayer for release of the current salary also.
Yes.
You said then managing committee of the school. Who was the then managing committee? That means the managing committee which was there from March 2022 till February 2023.
Yes, sir.
And there is a managing committee which you are representing.
I'm representing only this ex-member, then members. The present managing committee.
No, you are say like their claim is against.
Yes, sir.
The managing committee who were there in authority from March 2022 till February 2023.
Yes, yes, sir.
That is what their prayer says.
Yes.
Now you are representing some of them.
Some of them, Lordship.
Some of them, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes.
It means like you were there in 2002 to 2003.
Yes, yes.
Now the question comes, if you are not part of a fake managing committee, then how their the prayer can be rendered this thing? Because are you disputing this that part of the thing? Because you say that some 9,000 something you have to pay.
Yes, because the after the prisoner did not get the post of headmistress, Lordship. She was working first in the initial school. Original school she was working, Lordship. In the
So
year,
at that during that period of time she was working there with you.
the school was set up in 99, Your Lordship. Then 99 to 2000, there's a managing committee. But in 2004, Your Lordship, 2004, they have complete the 10 members. From 2004, there's a misunderstanding. The prisoner wanted the post of the headmistress. So what happened, Your Lordship? Failing to get that post, she set up a rival school.
So till from 1999,
Yes, sir.
till 2004 there was no dispute.
No dispute, Lord.
So this claim of salary is basically parting to that period when there was no dispute.
Yes, sir. From 2004, she set up a rival school.
Now this court will decide the claim which was available to them only till during the period of this thing till February 2003.
Yes, sir.
Nothing beyond.
Not
What
beyond.
happens to the beyond? things?
Beyond, she has set up a rival school, and the original school was function function normally.
Salaries of the teaching and non-teaching staffs of the petitioner schools. There is not petitioner's individual salary. She is not trying for these things.
Yes, sir.
So what she means by petitioner schools during 2002-2003. And if you recognize her school, if you recognize her school,
not her school, only her. She's been working. She's the only one person.
But see her prayer. Prayer is with regard to what? See, directing the respondents authorities to recover the salaries of the teaching and non-teaching staffs of the petitioner schools.
Yes, sir. Sir.
So that means she is making a prayer on behalf of her school.
Her school.
Now, if you accept this prayer as a valid and correct one, then how could later you say that this school is fake school?
She formed a rival school, Your Lordship. A rival school in the same name nearby.
No, but then this is we are not going to that thing. This 2004.
Yes,
Confine yourself to 2003. If 2003 she is heading a proper school, a valid school, then why her school will become then that the other school that means
she's not running. She's not running the school, Your Lordship. In 2000, she's only a teacher. She has given the name of some persons to be the staff of the school which she has formed in 2004, Your Lordship. They said this matter come up day after tomorrow. I'll sort out all the details.
You have to sort out. This
Yes,
is
sir,
see.
sorry.
Of course, this is giving. This prayer is giving. You see, like the only thing is that your partial admission is making it difficult.
Yes, yes.
Had there been total denial by you, then there is no problem.
Yes, yes.
We can safely say that they are heading a fake school.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now it seems like that so far as the validity of claim of 2002 and 3, the legality of the claim is not challenged by you. You may have dispute with regard to the amount.
But the inquiry report also stated that some salary is pending before she set up a rival school, Your Lordship. She did not take up that salary of 1 month because she did not get the post of headmistress, Your Lordship. That's why she said.
Her prayer is not confined to release of her salary. Why don't you understand?
Yes, Lordship. And the staff which are working is not the staff working in the original school. The staff given by her only, by the name given by her, Your Lordship.
That comes after 2004.
But when she claimed, Your Lordship, the original teachers also, she's disputing that the original teaching, other teachers, they are not the teachers teaching in that original school. She said that the teachers teaching in her school are the original teachers and staff. That's what it was. Not only she set up a school, because setting up a school, forming a rival school, she need other teachers to support and For her claim to support her claim, some other teachers will be there and staff should be there. For setting up a school only by herself, Your Lordship, that will not support her claim. That's why, Your Lordship, there are many affidavits. Let me. In the query report, Your Lordship, this clear that, may I read, Your Lordship?
Yes.
The
please.
only person who did not receive the salary amounting to 9,400 was the petitioner, who refused to accept the same as he demanded she should be appointed as administrator of the school. Thereafter, a balance of 2,028 was withdrawn from the account of the school by the administrator and disbursed to the teachers. That also the administrator who is the government authority, Lordship, at that time. This is which I pointed out earlier, Your Lordship, in the affidavit filed by the state, in the heading, the dispute regarding salaries of teachers, Your Lordship. This is this.
In that inquiry, that page.
Yes, sir. This is a clear picture, Your Lordship.
Page 158.
No, Your Lordship, that additional affidavit file detailed inquiry report. That the dispute of salaries here, Your Lordship, is clear.
Yes, wait, 1 second. In a writ petition, our petitioner claimed that she was appointed in 1999, okay?
Yes, yes.
And then subsequently, she became the head teacher of the school. And then she continued in that capacity.
Because the head teacher who's eligible is Subida Khatun, Your Lordship. Then on 25/3, then on March 2024, she demanded that she should be the headmistress. After the managing committee declined, then she formed a rival school. Forming a rival school, that she cannot claim that she's the only person working in that school. She was given the other names also, the Lordship. Staff and all was not working in the original school.
The rival school theory is basically raised by you, not by them. They do not say there are two schools. It is your.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Your contention.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Isn't it? But then her claim is that she was there in the school right from 1999. And at the time when she filed this writ petition, she was holding the post of headmistress.
No, false, Your Lordship. 2004, since 2004, she formed a rival school. After that, she abandoned her service, then she was working in the self-styled which she formed, the school which she has formed, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I would like to take Your Lordship to that inquiry report, Your Lordship. I'll point the detail that.
Dispute regarding salary of teachers.
Yes, Your Lordship. Now, first introduction, Your Lordship, that introduction.
Yes.
Rajput Girls Primary School was established in the year 1998 by the resident of Rajpur, P.O. Barbari Police Station, West Garawal District, in the year 2002. The school was bought under SSA scheme for the payment of salaries of teachers, as well as construction of new building at the initial stage. The following are the teachers. Initial, Your Lordship. Here the petitioner is at serial number 4, Your Lordship. When the salary of the teachers was sanctioned under SSA, all the above teachers received the salary except Srimati Faluda Biswas, who demanded and claimed that the managing committee that she was the headmistress. The clash between the petitioner, Faluda Biswas petitioner, and the managing committee continued as the managing committee refused to succumb to the pressure and demanded of the petitioner, who failed to obtain her duty as a teacher of Rajpur. Ultimately, the managing committee decided to terminate service of the petitioner due to her long and unauthorized absence of her duty and failing to respond to the show cause notice issued by the managing committee.
Now, when the school was brought under SSA? Now, see, this is one thing is that you say that she has-
2002. 2002, Your Lordship.
2002 from which month and when did she refuse to get salary and from when she discontinued to be a teacher of that school?
The months of February, Lordship. February 2002.
And what was her that amount? Then if you calculate by the rate prescribed under SSS scheme, what salary she did not, how much amount she refused to receive?
Your Lordship, at page 2 of that inquiry, Your Lordship.
Yes.
That second paragraph in his latest status report, the Deputy Commissioner, Your Lordship.
This is 9,400 rupees.
Yes,
is
Your
it?
Lordship. Only 9,400 rupees.
Not necessarily so is a motive health services. That is what you are offering him.
Yes, yes. That's the only money is pending, not any other money pending with the managing committee.
And that you are ready to pay.
Still with this money is still with the then secretary who has expired.
So who will pay that amount? How that amount can be recovered?
Because, Your Lordship, last time you tried to for settlement, Your Lordship, regarding this money, but they dispute that they want the salary till date. That's why this amount did not that settlement did not arrive. If Your Lordship can recall, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Paul.
My lords.
See that order dated 21/7/2022.
21.
See your submission record is there.
21/7. 21/7/22, my lords.
Yes. Do you have a copy of the order?
My lords, I have it. My lords, that is there. After
Now,
that inquiry.
Once it is identified what is fake school and what is genuine school, depending on that
Well,
matter.
two aspects came out of after that. What had fallen in the many hearings that happened, my lords, was that they say that I was very much a teacher of that original school. They say subsequently I went and opened another school. That is the allegation against me. The fact of the matter remains, my lords, a specific pointed query had fallen from this honorable court to show the termination order. As a matter of fact, on the last occasion when the matter came up before the Honorable the Chief Justice, this issue again came up that if I have been terminated, you have to show that there has been a valid termination.
You have not been terminated, you were not working there. You have started your own school. What is the question of termination?
No, my lords, they say that I am terminated.
See, come to this inquiry, which was.
No, my lords, they say that I am terminated. It is there on affidavit.
No, but then just now submission was made by Mr. Kiriam that you subsequently formed your own
My lords,
school.
I was terminated and I went and opened another school. That is the position of the state respondents.
That is what not his submission.
That's the position of the state respondents. It's on affidavit. It's on affidavit.
You see, going by
If I may just draw your lordship's attention to the order of 20th of March 2024, my lords.
passed by this court asking for.
No, this was the order, my lords, after the matter was heard at length. This matter had actually come before the Honorable the Chief Justice, my lords.
We have seen that order.
My lords.
Wherein this court asked for instruction from.
My lords, as to how much, what is the benefits that had to be paid to the
We
petitioner.
do not know. You see, like on what basis, what order is passed by each court. You see, we do not know.
My lords.
Like what was the hearing taken place also?
No, I'm just trying to apprise your lordships that what happened. This entire aspect was pointed out.
You see, the instruction was with regard to what kind of pensionary benefit managing committee can extend.
On that issue.
Answer is that.
My lords.
The answer by the managing committee is that we are not the rightful authority to do it, and we are powerless. We cannot give anything. So what remains then thereafter? How a managing committee will extend pensionary benefit to you in a government-aided school?
The fact of the matter remains, my lords, if I am not been terminated, I would continue to essentially be in service.
Here, this if you see the inquiries or the inquiries which were held.
The inquiry report, my lords.
Even from order passed in WPC number of 2005. What is the WPC number?
My lords.
Order passed in 2005.
My lords.
The order, there was a order to hold an inquiry.
That inquiry is in my favor, my lords.
Okay. Where is that inquiry?
That inquiry was done and it is in my favor. It is annexed to the writ petition. Pursuant to the orders passed by Honorable Justice T.N.K. Singh, my lords, if I am not mistaken, that is the order that you're
Probably
talking
Justice T. Bhai people, not TNK Singh.
Just a second.
This is order passed in 2013. Oh no,
2013, my lords, was the
2013.
13. That was WPC number. One second. This is WPC 347 of 2005. At page 43 is the order, my lords. And the inquiry pursuant thereto is at page 57.
'57 is the inquiry.
My lords, if your lordship kindly have 59.
Yes.
After a detailed public inquiry in which opinions and depositions were taken, and the then members of the
Page 59, which part?
page 59 of the writ petition, first line, my lords, paragraph 4.
Oh, yes.
After a detailed public inquiry in which opinions and depositions were taken from the then members of the SMC and the general public, it is found beyond doubt that the complainants actually worked during the said period. It is found that the amount of 78,000 had been disbursed but was not received by the complainants. All relevant records concerning have been enclosed with this inquiry report. The spot inquiry conducted by Deputy Commissioner so also gave the same findings. All the complainants, along with the then president of SMC of Rajpur so alleged that the amount was misappropriated by Secretary Mokhtar Hussain. As he has already been expired, this inquiry could not get any state of defense from him. After going through all the relevant documents and conducting public inquiry in the school premises, it is found that the said amount of so was withdrawn with the joint signatures of both the president of SMC and the secretary of SMC. Both the president and secretary are jointly responsible for disbursing money to the eligible persons. But the established procedure was that the secretary SMC used to disburse the money after withdrawal from account in his capacity of operational head of SMC. Hence, this feels that the secretary so-and-so is responsible for misappropriation. However, with the demise of secretary of the school, the question arises about recovery of the said misappropriated amount. The depositions and submissions made by the petitioners do not apportion blame on them, the then so-and-so. However, it is unclear whether the president of so-and-so took action upon receiving complaints or not. The directions of the Honorable Court were to ascertain the culprits behind as appropriation, which has clearly been found to the Secretary of the School Managing Committee who was dealing in so-and-so, so-and-so. There is no mention, my lords, that there is a separate school.
You see, your claim is found with regard to certain period.
My lords, they say...
That has not been
No, my lords, what they say is that I was a teacher there. I was a teacher of the school. Now they say, my lords, subsequently the Managing Committee terminated me and I went and opened another school.
Where is that?
It is there in their affidavit of the Managing Committee. I'll take your lordship's please. So many affidavits filed, my lords, that's the only difficulty.
It is because of, you see, like the parties wanted that should proceed that way. Unnecessary, the matter has become complicated.
My lords, this is the affidavit filed on behalf of respondent number 9, 10, 11, 12 and 14 on 12/5/2015. And in para 10, my lords, they say this.
Just a minute.
At page 5.
Yes.
Para 10, if your lordships can have a look. That the statement made in paragraph so-and-so the writ petition is absolutely false, and in reply thereto I beg to state, as stated earlier with the petitioner, due to the misunderstanding and clash with the then members of the managing committee, was removed from the post of assistant teacher of the genuine and real school, and after her removal the petitioner started to set up a rival school under the same name a little away, say about 100 meters from the original school, and the said rival school set up by the established by the petitioner is present running under a thatched house and having no students.
It's okay.
No, the question is, my lords, that if I have been removed, there would have to be a formal order of removal. That is the query that specifically fell from your lordships.
See, this is basically, you see, like doesn't amount to any kind of termination. There seems to be a misunderstanding, and then you started.
No, my lords, if I am a teacher
come to the, have you seen this last inquiry report?
I have seen that, my lords, but your lordships, I'll take your lordships to this inquiry
Now,
report also.
just say, acha, in such a situation, just tell us one thing.
My lords.
If there is a conflict of factual aspect, what this court should accept?
My lords, there was a specific direction given to the deputy commissioner, or my lords, who's also the mission coordinator of that.
If you go by your submission,
My lords.
which has come much after this inquiry, then matter ends there.
Your lordships are referring to that order of 2022, my lords.
Yes, because this inquiry, inquiry which you are pointing out.
My lords, this inquiry is again flawed. I'll take your lordships why it is flawed.
They challenge it. There is no challenge to that inquiry.
My lords, this is in these proceedings itself. So your lordships have not accepted this inquiry report as the final inquiry report.
No, but then what would be the meaning of your submission?
So my submission is, my lords, they say that there were two schools.
That is what. So once you say, once it is identified, that will make this, beside this matter. That is what.
The fact of the matter remains, my lords, that unless there is something on record to show that the petitioner is at all removed.
See, the way this matter is proceeding, this is a very difficult situation for this court also. You see, how a managing committee would be conferring you pensionary benefit.
My lords,
can passing of this order help your case? Just
no,
can this,
my lords,
this order be executed?
if I may, my lords, the managing committee, there are 3 sanctioned posts in that school. It's a school receiving grant and aid from the government. There are 3.
This is a SSS school, isn't it?
Yes. So there are 3 posts, my lords. I was working against one of those posts. Now, unless, my lords, there is something on record to show that I am either not there, or, my lords, that I have been terminated, which they say I have been terminated. This query fell from your lordships, my lords. As a matter of fact, I was not aware, my lords, your lordships wanted to get into that aspect of the matter. They pointed out the termination. It is a resolution of the managing committee.
But then you see, like those inquiry and all, from this report of the inquiry and all, it appears that you yourself have left and you created another school by the same name.
My lords,
that is what
your lordships, that is a plea set up by them.
You see,
if your lordships, may I just finish, Mr. Sengupta?
Hold on.
My lords, the issue here is that there is a direction from this court. In the direction, an inquiry is held, my lords. In that inquiry, there is no whisper of saying that, my lords, there is another school, I have left the school.
No, but the latest inquiry says that.
My lords, latest inquiry is they say that there are 2 schools. I'll take your lordships to that inquiry report also. It is basically a reproduction of the earlier inquiry, including photographs from that date.
But then,
now, whether there has been
this court will, you see, help you in this situation. If there is any factual aspect, then this court may not be a proper court. You see, it seems like then in such a situation, your claim is not only confined. See, if you read petition, you see, your prayer is limited
to payment disbursement of salary
for a particular period of time. And currency.
No, my lords.
And currency.
Lordships.
Don't get anxious. We are
your lordships have run through. No, my lords have run
through. Matter is yet to be decided.
My lords.
Now, so far as that period is concerned, there appears to be no dispute. There appears to be no dispute because they are agreeable to pay something 9,400 or something which has been calculated by taking into consideration the rate fixed under the SSS period.
At that point of time.
But then, what appears is that thereafter you were not there in this. You started another school by the same.
Well, lords, if I may,
just that be the thing.
Just respond to what's fallen from your lordships. Assuming, my lords, for the sake, not admitting, assuming for the sake of argument, my lords, that I had opened another school and I was there would have to be some disciplinary proceedings against me. From 2005 or 6, when they say, my lords, 20 good years gone by.
See,
why has the state or anybody else not taken, my lords, any action against me? And how can somebody be permitted? There's a government-aided school, my lords. I am allegedly running another school with the same name. There is nothing against me. On the contrary, my lords, there is an inquiry report which says that the money actually has been siphoned off by somebody else.
See,
there is nothing to show, my lords, that I've been terminated from that school.
You just come to this thing. You see, termination, if you leave voluntarily of your own accord and you form another school, the termination is not required then.
No, my lords, there would have to be some procedure. Your lordships have taken your lordships to the affidavit. They say terminated.
Come to this.
As a matter of fact, my lords, they've annexed the termination.
Come to that. The last inquiry.
The last inquiry.
That is what has been filed with the government.
My lord, will kindly come to page number 65 of the writ petition, my lord.
Page 65 of the writ petition.
Yes, my lord. I'll just read one particular document of this. Page 65.
Yes. Yes.
This is a correspondence given by the petitioner to the district mission coordinator. May I just read it?
Yes, yes.
Therefore, releasing current salaries, arrears salaries, and other government benefits to the genuine teachers of Rajpur Upper Girls Primary School and stop the above said benefits have been releasing in favor of failed teachers. Representation dated 21/1/2014. Sir, Madam, with reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to state that the following few lines for your kind information and necessary action. That Rajpur Girls Upper Primary School was established in the month of January 1999 at village so Whiteberry under DI of school at Dadangiri in the West Garo Hills, Meghalaya, and I am the founder headmistress of the said school. Until date, I have been discharging my duties as headmistress of the said school. In the early part of the year 2004, a dispute arose between the teaching staff and the then secretary of the school, late Mukhtar Hussain, and his family members at the time of disbursement of salary of the teaching staff. In this regard, a case was also registered before Fulbari police station. After that, on the basis of verbal order of the DI Dadangiri, a general meeting held on 24/2004, and the meeting was presided over by the Solomon Hawk, president of Rajpur Girls Upper Primary School. After threadbare discussion and meeting adopted resolution number 1, thereby shifted the school to the plot of land by Patta number 172, dark number 365 of village Rajpur for smooth running of the school, and it was subsequently approved by the DI of school Dadangiri, and since then the Rajpur Girls Upper Primary School has been running in the above place. And I am the
After the third discussion, just a minute.
This was the
Thereby shifted the school to the plot.
Yes,
My lords, the school shifted. I did not shift. My lords, I'm grateful.
Please sit down.
I'm grateful.
Don't get agitated. Wait.
No, I apologize.
Amount of rupees 78,000 released by the government for the salary of teaching staff for the period 2001-2002 and 2002 and 2003, and the same was shown disbursement against some false teachers' name. Number 1, Sabeta Khatun, Ms. Tanuja Begum, Moriam Begum, Safiqul Islam. The said secretary established another school in the name of Rajpur Girls Upper Primary School with the help of some officials has been receiving government benefits. That being agreed, I along with other teachers approached Honorable High Court with WPC number 347 of 2005, and same was disposed of on 24/9/2013 as per direct Honorable High Court. On court order, an inquiry was conducted by SDO Civil Dadangiri and submitted the report before the Deputy Commissioner of West Garo Tura, and the DC West Garo Tura passed order dated 17/12/2013, thereby declared that I am the genuine headmistress of the school and the school run by me is the original one. The DC Tura also directed the Fulbari to lodge FIR against the culprit who were misappropriate the money sanctioned against the teaching staff of the school. The founder assistant teacher, namely Afaluk Hassan, Srimati Hamida Khatun, resigned from the school. Therefore, the school managing committee adopted resolution number 3 dated 12/5/2005, adopted Tanjit Mehboob as science teacher, and adopted resolution number 1 dated 10/3/2013, adopted Tahirul Islam Mondal as assistant teacher of the said school, and presently the staff of the school as follows: Srimati Faluda Biswas, headmistress; Mofidur Rahman, Hindi teacher; Tanjit Mahmood, science teacher; Tahirul Islam Mondal, assistant teacher; Abul Hussain, grade 4. Under the facts and circumstances, I pray before your honor kindly to admit this petition, release current salaries, government benefits.
Then what you are trying to point out from
I
here?
am trying to say that they, on their own admission, they are admitting that there are 2 schools set up. My lord, if they plead ignorance to that fact, that is
No, I'm not.
wrong, my lord.
I'm not pleading ignorance.
There are two schools, okay.
Yes, my lord.
Then what is the genuine school? What basis the school became? What became school became genuine, and on what basis school became a false school? What is the basis?
As in that in that regard, my lord, the director of education has conducted the inquiry, my lord.
Now in this petition, we have read out.
She is saying that she is the original school, and the
She says she makes her claim on the basis of a report by DC.
No, she
said. Have you seen?
The DC file, the DC Tura also directed OC Kulbari.
Declared. They say here it said DC West Garo Hills Tura passed orders in 17 thereby declared that I am the genuine administrator of the system.
Our representation, my lord, we cannot imagine that she will ever say that she is from the fake school.
That is okay, but then you are pointing out for certain purpose, isn't it?
My purpose of pointing out was that, admittedly, my lord, on her own account.
That has not been disputed by Mr. Paul also.
That
the creation of two schools
in the same name.
Now the what remains the matter of controversy is what is the genuine school.
According to us, my lord, the school which is run by her is the fake school, and according to them,
my lords, the shifting.
What is the basis of saying that? On what basis you say that?
It is not maintained in the education department, my lord. No records are available.
Then what is maintained in education department?
It is there in the report which has been.
Now you say one thing is sure that there is a bifurcation in 2004. Okay. Now show us certain evidence from 2004 onwards that you have treated that other school as a recognized school and not this.
Especially after the DI, my lords, has approved the shifting of the school. There's a formal order, my lords, approving it.
Then why, say supposing if this, after this earlier round of litigation,
my lords,
consequent to the order passed, if the inquiry is held,
my lords,
and DC had submitted the report, then why this another inquiry?
Because from time to time, my lords, this plea is suddenly brought up that there are two schools, your school is the fake school.
Their officer.
I'm sorry.
Inquiry is held by their officer, isn't it?
Lordships.
That should bind them.
Well, there is something amiss over here, my lords. I can only say this.
Something means like you just cannot have a kind of, inquiry by something, some very expert agency for determining this kind.
No, I cannot.
You see, this kind of practice seems, we do not know who, but then it seems that some unethical.
Something is amiss, my lords.
Very unethical.
Assuming, my lords, there are two schools. Supposing, my lords, I am running a fake school.
Now you see.
How is the government not taking action against me?
See, there may be two schools by the same name.
My lord.
The fact remains that the one will be recognized. Now, who is recognized is documents on record. You see, like if the school is functioning under SSA scheme, so definitely there is very record. How this SSA scheme money is
being disbursed.
Yes. There will be a bank account. And bank account all will be done with a permanent, with proper identification. Now that would reveal, if required, then we have.
My lords, as a matter of fact, the president is before this honorable court, my lords. He has also filed an affidavit categorically stating that the school was shifted. And he is the person who had presided over that meeting.
The school was shifted, but the school was shifted to, and who retained the school and who shifted it?
What happened, my lords, is, if I may explain what happened. Original managing committee was there, my lords. Money disbursed, not paid to the teachers. It was misappropriated. There was a dispute, inquiry made, found actually money was there, not disbursed. And, my lords, there was a clash in the village. To avoid the clash, my lords, with the government and the headman of that particular village, my lords, it was decided to hold a public meeting, decide what is to be done. In that public meeting, it was decided that if this is the school, it can be shifted about 100 meters away, my lords, and there the school can run, approved by the directors, inspector of schools. School shifted. The person who had misappropriated that 78,000, my lords, then introduces 3 teachers on his own accord, and then says, my lords, that the shifted school becomes the fake school and the original school continues to remain.
But then how he managed the salary now? How he managed to get this salary now?
Because, my lords, that is why I said something is amiss. If the inspector of schools has approved the shifting, my lords, where is the question?
Where is the approval of the inspector?
My lords, I'll have to just take your lordships. 30th?
No, but then if that be the thing, now you see, there may be approval of shifting, But how shifting was affected? What is the evidence of that? Approval would not mean that school was actually shifted.
Well, as the president says, it is shifted. Everybody says it shifted.
President means who?
The president who had presided over that particular meeting, Meloj.
Is he a party here?
Yes, yes. He's filed an affidavit. Mr. SD is representing him.
Yes. The president of the current school, current managing committee.
Then Meloj, at that point of time, because subsequently.
Who is the present? Where is the present managing committee?
Present managing committee. They are not represented. No. I have only this. I've got only this instruction. New managing committee was formed.
This will be difficult for Red Court to see.
Now, well, it
determine. You see, like this will be quite difficult. This kind of factual dispute is not possible. Where the proper course is inquiry. Now you say one is inquiry is held, one inquiry say one thing, the another inquiry say another thing. Then what remains? Then how this matter how you propose it should be?
Well, which is why that order of March came to be passed. Which is why that order of March came to be passed.
Tell us one thing, without salary, how you are surviving for such a long time?
My lords, I am running from pillar to post. I am before your lordship since 2005.
It is more than 2 decades. How you are managing?
My lords, through my family sources. That's all. It has become a.
You have not done anything concrete except for filing these litigations. You never wanted any order to be executed.
My lords, there is an inquiry.
The case.
Inquiry finds, my lords, that money is taken away.
Without any practical relief, you were just filing litigation after litigation. But then no fruit.
My lords, unfortunately, it has not borne fruit in spite of specific orders, repeated orders from this honorable court.
Something is wrong somewhere. In this court, it will be quite difficult for this court to find it. And on the top of your submission, that also finds you.
No, my lords, I'm there. The fact of the matter means we said that make an inquiry. Now that inquiry again has turned out to be hogwash.
You see, once you say, and then you say once in inquiry, if your school is found to be fake, then matter become infructuous. So that is what is exactly.
Exactly, my lords. The point is that inquiry itself is a hogwash. I'll have to demolish that inquiry before your lordships. The photographs and attached with it, the date of the inquiry and the photographs attached with it would itself bear it out whether it was an actual inquiry or it was an inquiry held earlier point of time.
Which way you propose to demolish it, that is one thing. You see, like you'll be bringing those factual aspects.
No. It is, I am only on their record, my lords. There are photographs annexed with that inquiry report which are dated prior to the date on which the order has been passed by this honorable court for an inquiry.
Which way it will affect the...
Well, how can there be photographs of a place? They say that we went to that place, we clicked pictures. That predates the order under which your lordships had directed an inquiry.
But then the photograph of certain thing which was in existence prior to the holding of the inquiry.
They don't say, well, these are photographs that they have seen. They say that they go to the place, they conduct a spot inquiry. In the spot inquiry, they take photographs. Now, can those photographs predate the orders passed by your lordships?
These are all matters of evidence. I don't think to what extent.
No, but it's not a question of evidence, my lords. It's a simple question, my lords. There's a date mentioned.
And then photograph is not even a primary evidence.
No, my lords, that's what they say.
We cannot decide anything on the basis of photograph.
No, I am not on that, my lords. I am only trying to demolish the inquiry, that whether actually an inquiry was held or whether somebody sat in the office, my lords, took out old records and on the basis of that given inquiry report.
So do you say that no inquiry has been, you have filed any affidavit?
Yes, we filed a rejoinder, my lords.
You say there is no
We've said that there is no proper inquiry. And we bring it on record, my lords, saying that the photographs itself will bear me out.
There is no proper inquiry or there is no inquiry at all?
My lords, there was no proper inquiry. Just somebody sat down and just prepared a report and just submitted it back to your lordships.
Very difficult, Mr. Paul. You have to go to some other authority probably. This court will not be able to decide. If things goes on that way, then it's very difficult.
If your lordship
otherwise, it has to confine to your submission and these things.
My lords, if your lordship
leaving it open to seek remedy somewhere else.
My lords may kindly appreciate. My lords, I have been before your lordships for the last 20 years.
Now, how
prima facie it appears, my lords, prima facie it appears that there are two schools. Now, what I fail to understand, my lords, and if I may just place it before your lordships.
Schools just for the sake of, for namesake, or there at all, really at all exist two schools?
They say, my lords, both exist.
See, if you have a school, you managing school for 2 decades without getting any fund, that is something
My lords, that is why,
very unusual.
my lords, which is why I feel to, and I want to, my lords,
Then
I
we'll be
ask this
needing-
question to myself.
we'll be needing another
If a
inquiry.
government school is there, my lords, 100 meters away, a school by the same name is going on for the last 2 decades. And the government is a mute spectator. Let us forget this litigation, my lords.
It may happen like that, you do not have a school at all. It is only namesake.
The inquiry report, my lords, then that demolishes the inquiry report. Because they say there is a school.
Now, school, what is in which scale that school is there? See, it is not that just one room is shown and saying that it's.
No, my lords, they say there are students also. There are students also.
No, that is where we do not know.
I am from the inquiry report. Now, what is apparent, my lords, is that somebody had taken away the money. Somebody acting against the, my lords, decision of shifting the school continues to run a certain school, and the government says, no, that is the school. And if there are teachers under the SSA, my lords, of that school, there would have to be appointment orders.
Yes, definitely.
There would have to be termination orders against me. They have annexed.
Provided you are found teaching in that school.
No, they say, my lords, they say that my job was terminated. They annex the proceedings of the minutes of the managing committee. Now the query fell from your lordships that yes, very well, if this was there, it had to culminate into some orders passed by the authorities. Managing committee is nobody. If managing committee is nobody to pay the salary, managing committee is also nobody to terminate me. No orders have been produced before your lordships.
Where is your approval of appointment by the government?
My lords, it's there.
That your appointment under SSS scheme?
Election 30. No, this is somebody. This appointment order is issued by me.
Mr. Shangupta, what is the mode of disbursement of salary prior to 2004? How you used to disburse salary of the teachers under the SSS scheme? And what is the current system?
My lord, all along, my lord, the practice has been that the fund is released to the managing committee, my lord.
That is okay. That is what managing committee means. Managing committee is that it is not that you are handing over cash, isn't it? There will be something, some account or something in the name of managing committee.
Yes, ma'am.
And there will be official transfer of money, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, just would like to know what was the system before 2004, and who was the recipient of that money, and after 2004, the alleged creation of the another school by the same name, where this money was disbursed and which bank?
Lordships have held it rightly. Because that would throw light as to where the money
There is
went.
no other way for the timing, you see, for the court to adopt a shortcut method. There is a problem.
Balance.
I do not know how much that also would be conclusive for this court to decide, but then at least we will get some idea.
The other thing, if I may pray, my
Yes,
lords,
so far as the claim of
if I may otherwise pray, the new school, my lords, has 3 teachers. The names of the teachers have come. When were they appointed, my lords, and where are the appointment orders? Who issued the appointment orders? That your lordships may call for the records. It will bear it out. Whereas the original teachers of the school, my lords, all seem to have disappeared. Some new names enter, and the money is given to the managing committee is paying those teachers. And the original teachers, my lords, if your lordships kindly have a look at page 20.
Is only you are before this court, no, none others.
Originally, my lords, 5 of us were.
Where are they?
What happens with time, my lords, as your lordships rightly said, that when litigation does not bear fruits, slowly people disappear. Not everybody has the tenacity to continue.
You have not done anything concrete for getting a relief, you see. Only maybe I do not know this what satisfaction you got from the orders which has been passed. But then practically what it appears that you have not got anything.
We've not got any.
Then how? Then what purpose? For what purpose? Then.
My lords, in the anticipation that there would be some relief coming from your lordships.
There may be benefit which this court may.
Originally, my lords, they said that there is no money due to you. Your lordships directed an inquiry. It came out, my lords, money was due. It was taken away by somebody illegally. The person who took it away unfortunately died. So this court had also directed whoever's taken away the money FIR to be lodged against them, my lords. We don't know what is the status of that
How do
FIR
you
also.
propose to recover that amount? The person
My lords, they have to recover it. If somebody is misappropriated the money, my lords, and your lordships have directed an inquiry and FIR, that money would have to be recovered and that money would have to be disbursed. So then they come up with the second story, my lords, that 78,000 is only 9,000 insofar as you are concerned.
That is what.
Rest of the money, my lords, has been given, and on top of that, they say that now you have a different school.
It appears that that contention is not disputed.
I'm sorry.
So far as 9,000 claim of 9,400 or their assessment of 9,400 is concerned, that is not disputed.
My lords, from 78,000,
78,000 meant for all other teachers.
3 teachers.
Yes.
3 teachers, my lords. Even if 78 is divided by 3, how much does it come?
That is a period for which you have not got salary. Who got salary for?
My lords, that period it is not disputed. All 3 of them worked.
See, that is okay. From which we see all 3 have worked, but then it may happen that there is a variation of months.
I am the head teacher.
See,
my lords, I am the head teacher. I am entitled to the highest.
These are not reflected in the inquiry report. You see, like what basis this court will give a finding saying that 9,400 was not proper and that 78,000 requires to be divided in equal proportion.
No, may not be equally, my lords. I am not on that. I am simply saying, my lords, that your lordships, what fell from your lordships is, my lords, that it is only 9,000. It cannot be 9,000.
No, now this court is basically interested to know that where there is a change of,
management, a change of accounts, my lords.
The payment of the
teachers,
the mode or method of disbursement,
and disbursement to the teachers.
If it is shown that in prior to 2004 the money was going to one particular account and after 2004 it is shifted to another, that will show that new thing has been created and they have diverted that money. The shifting of school would not mean
the shifting of the account.
Yes.
Your lordships are absolutely right.
But that is what is to be.
And my lords, and from that account also disbursement to the teachers.
That will come subsequently, but then first we are interested to know who is the proper manager.
My lords, I'm grateful.
Well, this court has not passed any order in that way. That is what appears to be.
In that affidavit, my lord, of the inquiry report, my lord, a chart has been given in page 6, my lord.
In that inquiry?
Yes, my lord. In that inquiry report, my lord, where it indicates that building funds also were given to the schools. And
which affidavit?
Page 5, page 6, my lord. Page 6.
Page 6 of their inquiry report.
Yes, my lord. The table has been. Comparative statement, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, will see
Yes.
that column number 4, my lord, the names of the teachers, my lord.
When the school was established.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Faluda Biswas is specifically there.
Column number 15, my lord, the school is running smoothly with effect from 1998.
Yes.
This is the given details of the genuine school, my lord. And in column 7, my lord, school code number is 170101232102. Whereas in the fake school, my lord, there is no UDSI registration, my lord. And this column 8, my lord, building grants.
UDSI registration came into existence from which year?
My lord, UDSI.
I think 2013, my lords, if I'm not mistaken. And UTI registration, my lords, we've filed a rejoinder specifically pointing out against my name, UTI registration is given. What is very interesting is, my lords, if I may just point out, this very same chart which my learned friend is pointing out, para 5, my lords, they say brought under SSA in 2002. Now 2003, my lords, they say rightly approved managing committee. Now that approval of that managing committee is, my lords, dated the 7th of May 2003, which is Annexure 1 to my writ petition. If your lordships quickly, my lords, just has a casual glance of Annexure 1, page 20.
Yes.
At serial number 3, my lords, may kindly see.
Yes.
Follow the Biswas.
That is all right. You see, from 2000, before 2004, There appears to be no dispute so far as your continuation in the school is concerned.
So, which is what I am submitting
Now,
with your
one
lordship,
thing
my
is
lord.
that, you see, this managing committee was for 2003 to 2005. That means during the time when the school was allegedly shifted, petitioner was a part of the managing committee.
And the headmistress, my lords.
Then
There are orders issued.
Then wherever she remained, that is supposed to be genuine school. If she had at all shifted, he could have thrown her out of the managing committee.
It cannot be, my lords, because all the members have agreed. DI approves it.
Do you want to say this managing committee did not run till 31/12/2005? Now it seems something is wrong.
It is not disputed questions of fact, my lords. It's a cover-up.
It is for you to clarify this.
Certain documents.
Now, see, one thing so far as the factual aspect is concerned, it remains more or less undisputed that yes, the school was divided into two. There may be two groups. One group moved out, one group remained. Okay. Now, which remained and which moved out? Now, say, supposing if you want to say that the petitioner herself went out and she formed a new school, then how could you retain her in the managing committee which functions till December 2005? Forget about whether she has continued the school or not. This is a managing committee constituted by you. Have you seen the page 20, Annexure 1, which Mr. Paul has just now pointed out?
This is dated 7 May 2003.
This is the first managing committee, my lords.
It was in operation till 2005. So that means wherever school functioned, it was under the same managing committee till 2005. At least that much we can say.
My lords.
Now, if contention is that in 2005 it was bifurcated, then how could this remain under same managing committee?
Exactly. Because then wherever I go, my lords, would have to be the school, or else I would have to be thrown out of the managing committee.
Mr. Shangupta, you clarify us on that. Two aspects, that salary disbursement part and this managing committee aspect. This matter will take it up after. The disbursement, manner and mode of disbursement of salary after the alleged bifurcation or the creation of a separate school by the same name, which your inquiry says.
My lord, may I submit, my lord, because I have already I have sought for some instruction in response to the order dated 20th March, my lord. So
That is for the managing committee. They have already said that they said they are helpless, they cannot do anything.
the government and on our behalf, my lord, we also thought proper that whether government teachers are entitled to pension or not. Just to clarify on that point, my lord, I have requested my officers to look into that, my lord. So if I may be allowed to get what instructions they give me, my lord, thereafter, my lord, I will definitely ask them.
No, but then apart from whatever you have sought, now these queries you have to reply.
Request more time.
We do not know how much this also will help.
Hearing.
You see, because we do not know. Mr. Paul's submission is already on record, and then that is what is the problem is.
No, my lords, that would have to be read only in the face of, my lords,
See,
the allegation that there is
today
another school.
Court will pass one order, tomorrow some other
Cannot,
thing
my lords.
will
Cannot, my lords. I cannot pray that.
So that is what is the problem is. So we do not know which way this court should dispose it. If we take into consideration your submission,
My lords, what I am submitting is a very simple thing, my lords. Original school, and your lordships have rightly now seen, original school would shift to wherever I go, unless I am thrown out of the managing committee or the managing committee is dissolved.
See, that it appears that the same managing committee remains, see, until unless it is disputed.
My lords.
So it means till 31/12/2005, there is only one managing committee by the same name.
My lords.
They will not. There may be two schools in existence, but the government will not give recognition.
It will funds will continue to go in respect of that.
Go by whatever the government records.
Absolutely.
Now, if it is shown that after 2004, after alleged bifurcation of the school, this committee remained, That means she remained with the main committee. So
My
she
lords.
that was in the part of the original school.
My lords,
That is the ultimate conclusion.
that would verify, my lords, that which is the original school.
That
Matter
is
ends.
That is what. This will bring trouble for you.
My lord, I could not get it the clear picture what instruction to be brought on record.
Now see, have you seen page 20?
Page 20, yes, my lord, the managing committee.
Now have you seen the life of the managing committee, the tenure of the managing committee there?
Yes, my lord, till
It was
2005.
31/12/2005.
Till 2005.
Now your contention is that school was bifurcated into two, or rather, say a different school by the same name was created in 2004.
Brought under SSA and in the year 2002.
And then when this court was divided into two? Is it not the case that there are two schools existing by the same name?
2004.
So 2004, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we are coming to it. So it means in 2004, that during subsistence of this managing committee,
Correct.
isn't it?
Correct.
So wherever this managing committee was there, that would be regarded as genuine school.
No.
Is it correct or not?
During the existence of this managing committee, my lord, their dispute arose, my lord. If you go by the
Exactly, we understand that. That is the reason the court is putting you that question.
Yes.
It means, say, 2004, we divide it into two parts. Both the parts remains with the same name. Correct? But then what happened? On record, there is only one managing committee. There was only one managing committee in existence.
Yes, which includes the petitioner.
That is what. Now you get the thing.
Which includes.
So where, if petitioner is a part of a genuine managing committee, which is basically approved by you, then how do you tell her that she has created a separate school? Moment she has created, you should have kicked her out. So your entire story
my lord,
appears to be not correct.
It will be for the managing committee, my lord, to pass any resolution against among the members, my lord. It will not be the duty cast on
Are you
the
not
government.
contending that there appears to be two school
Yes,
running
my
in the
lord,
same
there
name?
are two schools.
Then you are government. That is your
Government,
document. How do you say something which is not supported by your own document?
Because at that point of time,
Government will not say anything from its personal knowledge.
No,
It will say from record, isn't it?
on the basis
Your record says there is only one school, one managing committee. So petitioner is a part of that managing committee. What other managing committee? What other managing committee is saying, that is none of your concern. Because other managing committee is not a recognized body to you.
let the managing committee, my lord, give an opportunity to the managing committee to say that.
Then you do one thing.
Yes, my lord.
Tell us after this expiry of that managing committee in 31/2005, the new managing committee was established by whom?
That one,
That is what. No, then many things will come. You see, this code, if you come, this code will go into digging.
yes.
And somewhere you'll end up in a problem.
My
See,
lord,
so long this committee remained, there is no question for you to give recognition to any other managing committee. Now see the names here, and see the names of the officials of the other school. They are not recognized. So this is the recognized body.
in page 11 of my report, my lord, there is a managing committee, my lord, which was dated 6/9/2021, my lord.
We are not interested in that. We want to know how immediately after that 31/12/2005 has come.
What action was taken by the government for?
You see, you are praying. You see, whether the message of the court is not clear?
My lord,
Do you understand? See, probably I do not know, Mr. Paul. Is there any deficiency in what the court's very?
No.
Is it? No. See,
Very
what
specific
this
queries.
court is saying is that at the time when you say that school was divided into two, there appears to be only one managing committee in existence, recognized managing committee.
yes, approved.
And that petitioner was a part of that recognized managing committee, the life of which managing committee admittedly was till 31/2005.
Yes, ma'am.
So in 2004,
How this school?
what it follows that wherever she was there in 2004 was the recognized body. This is a simple thing.
The other members, my lord, will have a hearing, my lord.
Definitely, show us. Say this Mokhtar Hussain also seems to be this thing, and then who are the show us the names. Who are the part of the managing committee of the other school you just said, and at least if they are there also, you have not given recognized them. Which way to help you? In such a case, you say this managing committee was terminated before the completion of the term, and a new managing committee was created.
Because what our affidavit stated was that insofar as the service of the petitioner was concerned, my lord, there was a resolution given by the managing committee which was approved by the party.
We are not interested in the service of the this thing. If you say that resolution, when it resolution came, which date?
My lord, it will be in the affidavit.
And if at all it was accepted prior to it, then how come she remained as a this thing?
A teacher.
Part of a this thing, managing committee, that also in the capacity of a teacher.
In the affidavit dated, my lord, 16/6/2019, my lord. Affidavit dated 16/6/2019 by the administrative officer, my lord. Bringing on record the spot inquiry report of subdivisional school education officer, my lord. My lord, would see at page 10, my lord. This is a termination order.
You are referring to wait just a minute. You are referring to affidavit filed on
Affidavit filed by the state, my lord. Additional affidavit.
when it was filed.
16/6/2019.
This would make things even more interesting now.
No, this is I do not know. You see, perhaps you need some expert agency like CBI and all to inquire into this matter.
Very interesting, my lords. My friend.
What can be?
My lords, I'll quickly take your lordships to this page.
Frankly,
My lords.
with this situation, it will be quite difficult for this court to come to that.
No, my lords, your lordships has gone on the right direction.
Solution.
My lords, your lordships have gone on the right direction. If I may just take 2 minutes of your lordships' precious time.
No, you can definitely
My lords,
take.
page 11, what my learned friend is referring to is my alleged termination.
That is what
This is the affidavit dated, my lords. It's filed on 7/6/2019.
By one Sri Mokhtar Hussain.
Wait, just a minute. 7/6.
Which would also indicate that
Just a minute,
although she was a member of the managing committee, my lord, this termination or resolution was passed.
You are referring to page?
Page 11 and page 11, no?
Page 10.
No, this is the letter to me.
That is the resolution, page 11.
Page 11 is handwritten copy.
My lords, I'll take your lordships to serial number 3. Your lordships have seen, my lords, serial number 3. I am the member of part of the managing committee, my lords.
That page 11.
My lords.
Page 11 is handwritten.
Handwritten, my lords. This is the resolution. So who are the people who are present? Your lordships may kindly see. At serial number 1, my lords, is somebody by the name of Mr. Noor Hussain.
Yes.
Your lordships will see who's at page 20, who's the president, my lords. The approved president is one Mr. Solomon Sheikh. At serial number 3, my lords, is Sabeda Khatun. Serial number 3, your lordships recollect, my lords, it's Faluda Biswas.
Serial number?
What about the subsequent name? How many common names are there, Mr.?
I'll just see, my lords.
Which one?
Moinul Haq.
Now, very surprising. If there was an approved managing committee, see, as per this managing committee which was in existence as on 15/7/2004, isn't it?
My lords.
The president should have been Solomon S.K.
My lords.
Here it is Noor Hussain.
Noor Hussain, that's what I'm saying, my lords.
Yes, Mr.
My lord, I was reading this paper, my lord. Page 10, my lord.
That is the communication of this resolution to me.
Page 10, my lord. From Sri Mokhtar Hussain, Secretary, Rajpur, to Srimati Faluda, my lord. Termination as per resolution 2, dated 15/7/2004 of the managing committee.
Yes.
And the resolution is given at page 11 onwards, my lord. Resolution 2 is at page 12, my lord. Second paragraph.
Just a minute. Now, just if you hold on for a moment. Now, this is an order passed in 2004, isn't it?
Yes, my
16/7,
lords.
2004.
15/7/2004.
So, Mr. Sengupta, that is during the subsistence of that managing committee.
Yes, ma'am.
Now come to that managing committee list of names.
It includes her name also. She
Ah,
was part of the.
wait. Why you are come to that?
Page
Come,
20.
please open this page 20 of the writ petition.
Correct, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
See serial number 1. Who is he?
Solomon Sheikh,
What is his designation?
President.
Come to the next page.
Mokhtar
Come to
Hussain,
page 11 of what you are reading now.
My lord, and it is the same.
No, no, page
secretary,
11.
my
No,
lord.
no, page 11.
Number 2, my lord.
You
no,
come to
page
page
11,
11. Come to page 11.
Page 11.
Page 11.
See who is president here.
Noor Hussain. Number 1, Noor Hussain.
Members present in the meeting.
It is not given president.
It is there.
He is secretary.
No, next is president.
Number 1 you just see. Page 11. Are you on page 11 of your affidavit?
My lord, although it is written president, but the seal of the secretary is given. My lord, the third column, my lord.
Yes. Then who is the secretary?
Secretary, and it is in this.
Secretary is who? Secretary is who? What is his name?
Mukhtar Hussain.
And it is in the same.
So then how this president's name came and who has signed as Hussain there? Signature is also Hussain.
Mukhtar Hussain, my lord.
Noor Hussain, then who?
That's-
How do we know it's Mukhtar Hussain or Noor Hussain?
Yeah, Mukhtar Hussain is the next name appearing, my lords. He's put the seal on top, not below.
That is okay, we can understand. Okay, that is okay, we can understand. You see, now there appears to be 2 signatures and 2 names.
Lordships.
So one person will not put 2 signatures.
There cannot be 2 secretaries also.
The seal is there.
Mr. Sengupta perhaps is trying to claim that number 1 and number 2 is the same person.
No, my lord.
Then?
I'm not saying that.
Then?
I'm saying that.
Signatures are different.
Then explain us then who is Noor Hussain? Where from this Noor Hussain has come?
Noor Hussain is a guardian's representative in the list, para 20. my lords.
Well, so how is president?
How
here?
can he become president? And Sobeda Khatun, my lords, now comes in as the ex officio joint secretary.
Even to change one name in the thing, you need government approval. How could you approve this resolution which is not passed by a valid managing committee?
My lord, it appears, my lord, that number 1, his signature is there, my lord. Noor Hussain, president, his signature is there. Number 2, Mukhtar Hussain, his signature is quite small, my lord.
That is okay, it's there. We are not disputing that. Now tell us how Noor Hussain became president, how he came into picture during the subsistence of that managing committee. And where was this Solomon SK?
But I cannot explain that one, but my lord, the resolution is there.
You stand up here to see you cannot explain that one, then we will say we will record it and we will say there is no explanation for me.
There is, because given documents, my lord, doesn't explain anything, my lord.
So you have to seek explanation because you have approved this resolution, you are referring to this.
Correct, my lord.
Then how can you approve an invalid resolution?
Perhaps, my lord, they will be in a better position to explain.
Please, you explain. You explain. See, nowadays, Apex Court has put a restriction for calling those officers directly. So we'll ask you to file an affidavit. If once you cannot satisfy us, and if you fail to do it, then we will expose this possibility. We do not. You see, this is. It seems like that you are not running an office. You are running your domestic affairs, and you would run it the way you want it. Is this the only change of name, Mr.
No, my lords.
There are.
Then in the original list, my lords, one Fazal Haq is there
Yes.
at serial number 4.
Yes.
Fazal Haq is not here.
Fazal Haq is supposed to be, yes, guardian representative, isn't it? Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 years.
He'll be the guardian representative.
He should be, whatever it is. He is not there.
He's not there. Fazal Haq, I was just trying to tally the names. my lords.
Yes. No, but then you see, if there is a approved managing committee, there cannot be replacement of one name.
Any name.
Especially the president who is sitting at
And
the
the
top
president is here before your lordships.
You, Mr. Sengupta, you please explain us how this person has presided over the meeting as president and signed this resolution as president.
And Sobeda Khatun, my lords, comes in at serial number 3 at page 11 as secretary, joint secretary.
But then, was it not that you have taken those pleas specifically in your case?
My lords,
Have you taken those pleas?
these came now, my lords, after these affidavits have been filed. Now.
Now, this were not in your knowledge. This
My lords, I say that I am continuing in that school.
Wait. The existence of these letters, these are dated 16/7/2004.
Lordships.
So So you want to say that this was never, you were not.
My lords, as a matter of fact, in my writ petition, there are appointment orders issued by me as late as in 2013.
So how do you know that this is not manufactured? Yes, Mr. Shangupta, when can you give us an explanation of this? Day after tomorrow. You call the officers immediately and tell him. You see, these are the things you should not go unnoticed.
This matter day after tomorrow, I'll call the officer concerned. My lord will kindly give me some time to talk with my officer if he is available. Otherwise, my lord.
The problem is, Mr. Paul, there's a lapse of time in between.
We'll all
things.
My lords. My lords.
If you kindly take note of those things and then
we'll have a note prepared.
Tell your
my lords.
Things, because otherwise there are certain vital
We're grateful, my lords. Your lordships have taken a certain.
We do not know inquiry into this line also where we end up.
No,
because fact remains that
some glaring things are now coming out.
There is an inherent limitation.
My lords, some glaring things have now come out because this fell into my notice also now.
If there is something, you see, like the problem is that whatever, keeping aside whatever one individual conduct is, a state must be feared.
Lordship.
There cannot be excuse for state for being unfair. See, like, that cannot be.
Well,
so we'll be more harsh on them than if we find that they are.
Lordship.
Because you are the state. You are the state.
We are in receipt of this document. That is why we have annexed this one as part of our affidavit. So, whatever records are available, we'll produce it. The officer will come.
You take note of all those things, whatever has been discussed today.
I'll definitely try to remember and convey and call the officer concerned along with the records.
Okay, hard, Mr. Paul Learned, senior counsel assisted by Mr. Saizan Learned, still appealing to the petitioner. Also, Mr. Shangupta, counsel for the state, or Mr. Abraham is.
We are together, my lord. Very often.
We do not know. Anyway, just make out one name and so another name is there also. And also Mr. Keriam, appearing with the response number
10 to 14.
At the outset, Mr. Karim submitted that he has obtained instruction as required by these orders, by which order dated
22/4/24.
Okay. And submits that as per his instruction, the managing committee has no role in extending pensionary benefit to any employee of the school, including the teachers. And in such a situation, he is not in a position to say anything about the entitlement of the petitioner. With regard to the pensionary benefits. Stop. Again, give a paragraph. Give a paragraph. Hard landed counsel for the parties at some length on the merits of the writ petition. During the hearing, certain queries arose which Mr. Shangupta was not in a position to reply without having any instruction. He prays for grant of some time so that he can obtain appropriate instruction, proper instruction. And place it before the court on the next 8 weeks.
Regarding the constitution of the management committee?
You take a note of this thing.
Yes.
See, there is no question of constitution of the managing committee. You have to give a reply, satisfactory reply, as to the fact that when the document shows that there is one managing committee inexistent, how another managing committee could take a resolution and how could government approve it?
Correct.
It may happen like that there is something is not within knowledge of Mr. Paul, or maybe his client has not given any instruction that there was a change prior to that managing committee. If you can bring it this thing, then we will definitely reject their contention. And if it not, then consequences may come to you also. The only thing is that Mr. Paul, we are too late to come into all those things. This should have been raised
at the initial stage.
And we do not know, even if you can make out a case, what relief you will be entitled to. After all, delay defeats equity.
I'll have to satisfy your lordships on that.
At all, if you can make out a case.
We can only make an effort, Malaj.
Anyway, then you should just say prayer. Yes, say then Mr. Sonzo price for some time, isn't it? Just what is the last line? Just say, Mr. Sen, Mr. Sengupta. Certain queries. Yes. Yes. Prayer allowed. Prayer allowed. When shall we have it? Give a definite date. We should not adjourn it again. Okay, just say appropriate time. We may not give a fixed date. You need 1 week, 10 days, something that 1 week. List this matter. Prayer allowed. List this matter. Please make sure you take up and finish the matter.
Malaj.
You should not like to just
No, we've made a considerable progress, Malaj. We'll try and close this.
Kindly take. You remember one thing also, that your submission and all, which you can skip.
Malaj, I'll have to.
Because otherwise it will bind you.
Malaj.
He may harp on that more.
No, Malaj.
If he fails to get any suitable instruction, he will harp more on that.
Malaj, I have that hurdle to cross also.
You see, what happens, like this kind of cases, many situation arises in many stages. And submissions are made accordingly.
On that
is what the problem is.
This matter is dragged on for so long, as your lordships have rightly said, Malaj. It's been too long.
No, these are some points which court finds quite vital points, but they should have been raised at the early stage of litigation.
Malaj, altogether there are 12 affidavits filed, Malaj. State from time to time has been filing affidavits.
It seemed like the petitioner was more interested in filing cases rather than getting practical relief.
Malaj, I have been running from pillar to post, Malaj, only for what is rightfully mine.
That is all right, but then I do not know, without any material gain, what was the purpose of running from here and there. There is nothing. You have spent your important years in litigation.
She has.
As of we do not know what interest. If you have any other interest which is not visible or not apparent to the court, that is a different.
No other interest.
Okay. Then maybe you may be guided by your political interest. You see, those are different.
No, Malaj, political interest also will not continue for.
Practically, what this court understands that you have not got any.
Last 2 decades, Malaj, this person has been continuing with this. So there is no veiled interest in this, Malaj.
Let us see.
Malaj, grateful. Obliged.
No.